Three, two, one. Action on.
So welcome to the very first inaugural podcast of Empty Nesters.
Woo!
Applause.
Applause yourselves as well. You know?
So many of you are thinking, what are we watching?
Well, they're up for something very special. I believe.
Exactly. I think they're in for a treat.
I think so, and I hope so.
I know they're going to enjoy it.
Yes.
So why are we here?
Because we have come across so many times about this topic, and we are also part of the topic.
We are.
Definitely.
We are very entrenched in the empty nester philosophy. Yes.
We have reached that mindset.
So many times we've sat right here over a glass of wine and thought about why we're here. What are we doing? Like, what are we going to do?
Can I take a second?
Of course.
Glass of wine.
Of course.
So, cheers.
Cheers. Here
to this one.
Here's to the first one. And sip. And now that my beautiful lady has brought up the wine, today this wine is brought by Chateau Gindeman, Total Wine. We think it's fantastic. We love it with picanha, with all kinds of steaks. And to top it off, we finish it off with chocolate. It goes fantastic with milk chocolate.
Yes.
Total Wine, $20. You can't beat this French wine for $20.
You cannot.
It is fantastic.
Fabulous.
Yes, fantastic. We have several bottles of it. It's our go-to. I digress.
Thank you to the maker, whoever you are.
Yes. Hit us up. We'd be glad to give you a bigger shout out in the future.
That's right. Woo-hoo! Anytime.
Shout out.
Bigger.
So, babe, tell them why. Why are we here?
Why are we here, babe? We talk so much that we have come across friends, even people that we just met. Out of nowhere, this conversation hits the table.
Mm-hmm.
What do I mean by that? We go to events, right? Of course, events, business, and boom, empty nesters topic. Whatever it is, we go have fun. Conversation, and then another topic, empty nesters. And we're like, we have experience on that.
We do.
And I think it's an amazing thing that we can actually share and talk about it.
Right.
Experiences that we could share, ideas. We got plenty of ideas.
So a lot of you are wondering, like, what's the deal? Like, why this? Why us? So, like the beautiful lady next to me said, there's been many times where we sat making dinner, sitting on the couch, thinking about miscellaneous things to do in the evening. And we said, there's got to be a ton of people out there that are in the same boat as us, getting ready to be in the same boat as us.
Correct. Just out.
That's right. Or not even in the same boat, or looking forward to it. Right?
That's right.
Everybody talks about, I'm going to be an empty nester. I can't wait till my kids are out of the house.
Or I have come across a lot of people that says the opposite. I cannot believe that my kids are going to leave me and I am about to become an empty nester.
That's right.
So I've heard from both sides.
That's right. And coming up to Father's Day, I think it's important for the dads to know too that, listen, part of our job as dads is to train these little people on how to be independent and how not to miss us when we know we're going to miss them.
Correct. Yeah, good point, babe.
Right?
Good point.
I think it's important. So we said, there's a lot of people out there that would probably want to know about it. So what are we looking at? So what are you watching? I think every podcast is we're going to try to have a different topic about empty nesting. What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Your kids are out of the house, you're on your own, you're still working, maybe you're retired, maybe you're looking at retirement. We're going to have financial advisors
Correct.
on this podcast. We're going to have lawyers on this podcast.
Exactly.
We're going to have realtors on this podcast.
Yes.
We're going to have Joe Schmo. I don't do anything but work whenever I want on this podcast.
We're going to have you. Tell us why we should have you on this podcast.
Correct. The point is, what does it mean to be an empty nester? Mm-hmm. What does it look like? What does it look like to you? What does it feel like?
Yeah, exactly. Are you looking forward to actually putting your kids into that car and waving goodbye and running inside that house and changing that room, that bedroom to that spare, what? Game room. Office.
A bar.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Or are you just going to leave it all as is until your child comes back to visit? Who are you in this?
Or are you at the grandparent stage? Are you going to turn it into a grandkids room? Are you going to turn it into a friend's room? A friend's Airbnb?
I was going to say that. Airbnb. Eli.
Reservations are always welcome at Casa Roman.
Correct.
At casaroman.com.
That's okay. Now we need to go out and get.
We need to make the domain now.
Yes.
We need to.
Gabe, help us out. Help us out, Gabe.
Casaroman.com.
Yep.
www.casaroman.com. For those of you bilingual.
Yes, and by the way, reservations are always open. Do not call me. I recommend you send me a text first. Yeah. Introduce yourself and tell us why we should have that room available for you.
And if you're thinking about coming to stay, just know you might be on a podcast.
That might be one of the boxes to check. If so, if not, chances are,
there'll be a waiver. Your likeness and image, a waiver, right?
Will be used. Yeah, correct.
Absolutely.
That will be a form to be signed. Do not worry.
Absolutely.
We're completely within our own rules and regulations.
Yeah, absolutely. We have our own rules.
We are.
Yeah, empty nesters.
Empty nesters. We got our own rules.
So, babe, tell them, what makes you an empty nester?
Oh, boy. Well, mother of two amazing girls.
Mm-hmm. They are beautiful ladies.
They are not only amazing. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. They're beautiful, gorgeous girls.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like them. I think they're cool girls. They're cool chicks.
They are.
They are.
They're pretty cool. I'm so glad you like them.
I like them. I do like them. I think they're cool.
Yes. So they were ready to fly way before I was. Mm-hmm. Believe me, right? It's like we think we're ready, especially being Latina, right? Mm-hmm. For us, we are raised, we're brought up in a way that we want to be around family throughout our whole lives. Mm-hmm. We do, and I think it's a beautiful thing. I never want to be away from family. Mm-hmm. And when you make your own people, I made two people, right? Mm. And then out of nowhere, they're ready to go. And I'm like, wait a second, you're not going to be here where I'm going to be able to touch you, see you, and advise you or even nag you for a little bit. It's just weird, a little bit. And for me, it was a little bit harder because I believe I felt that I was constantly there at all times. And then when your kids decide, I don't want to be in school in Florida, I'm definitely not attending a Florida college, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, and you're like fighting the system, their system, not yours, because we all have like plans and we have this idea of what we want our kids to do or even ourselves. And we know when our plans are going sideways, we know how to deal with that. But we tend to be like overprotective in a way. I can tell you, I was not ready to let the kids go. But they're not here. They're on their own, doing very, very well. Proud of them. But yeah, two girls made me empty nesters.
Yeah, I remember when you sent them all. You sent the eldest off to college.
Yeah.
That was a big day.
That was a huge thing. And I think if you ask the youngest one I dropped her off with, holy cow. Okay, go back. No. I dropped her off with my mom first. That was super, super like hard. Even the second year, my youngest went with me. I was still bawling driving back home. I'm like, I thought she was going to give up after the first year, but she didn't. She stayed there. But
so how did that feel? How did it feel to drop off your eldest daughter in a strange state, in a strange school, with strangers, to be on her own?
I wish I could have had a ton of these while I was doing, but I had to drive back home, so I did not. It felt so weird, even though, think about it, I am from an immigrant family, right? We came from Brazil, and we left a country behind. And here I am dropping my daughter, to a state, not that far away that you could just hop on a car.
And she was in Virginia. She went from Brazil to Florida, Virginia.
Yeah.
Culture shock.
See, I would love to ask her about that, how she felt about the
It'd
culture
be interesting.
shock.
We could have her on the show.
Oh, well, I think she's going to have to do it. She's got a little bit of a distance issue right now, but we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Yeah. Technology is beautiful.
Yeah.
Technology is amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
But it was tough for me for a while. It was really, really wild, because I was like, listen, I felt like I don't know if I prepare her enough for her to be on her own. But she was, she was a trooper, where she was up for it, and
right.
I'm doing this, Yeah. So I think I was the weaker link on that one. I can guarantee you. I think I was. Even with the second one, weaker link. Same thing. I thought it was going to be easier with the second one. It was the same thing. It was exactly the same.
What are some of the things that you felt with dropping off your first daughter to college? And dropping off your second daughter? What are the similarities and what are the differences that you felt?
The similarities would be, even though I know it's just a few states away, I can easily have access to them. It felt the same way. They're not here. They're not close where, Mom, I need something, or
wait. That's not how they said it.
Mine. Mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
Get it right.
Mine. I need this. Mine. How do I do this or whatever? I believe I had the same feelings.
Okay.
Different levels in a way, because of the state that each chose to go to.
Okay.
One state, one was in Virginia, the other one is in New York. New York, major, fast-paced life, like go. The city that never sleeps.
Exactly, the Big Apple.
The Big Apple that I do not want to take a bite out of. It's.
We like it though.
I love New York.
We love to visit. I grew up in New York.
Yeah.
So.
I love New York, not to live.
I have a fond place in my heart for New York.
And I got to see a lot of your fun.
I know. You're from New Jersey, so we won't go there. Exactly. That's another podcast. But
yes, Jersey girl, a little bit.
It's okay. So you felt the same. Tell me about what are some of the differences that you felt from the first one to the second one?
Differences. I think the biggest difference for myself, oh my God. I honestly, I don't know if this is going to be the right answer, but I do believe the biggest difference would be that I thought I was ready for it, and I was not.
You
I'm
thought
like,
you
"Ooh,
you thought
second
you
round."
gained the experience of the first one.
Correct. Because the first one leaving, and I think the second one is what made me an empty nester.
You're right.
It's same thing, you're a mother. Boom, you get that stamp.
Mm-hmm.
The first one gave me that, oh, you're a mother. And then the second one, yes, you're a mother of two, you're a parent of two. And then the first one, first experience of sending it off to college. And the second one, just, oh my God, this is it.
I'm by myself.
All by myself. Yeah, I think that was the biggest difference, I think.
Yeah, I could see that.
Realizing that both of them took that step, took that big step.
Adulting step.
Adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me old, man. Adult children.
Listen, don't tell me about old. I'm getting to that. I'm down to the final 6 weeks, babe. Final 6 weeks. The final 6 weeks, and I'm hitting the big.
Say it.
5-0. Oh God, it hurts so bad, and it feels so good.
It's fine. You'll be fine. Let's go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I had the pleasure of watching you enter the empty nest status. Yeah. The title of empty nester. I say the pleasure because I think that a lot of people are scared, they're apprehensive, they're nervous to enter that stage of their life, and they think that they're in the downslope now. I think that they think once they're entering that empty nest status, now it's all downhill from there.
I agree.
And I think that personally, I was in that kind of same boat, right? I was almost like, man,
we're going to touch his story.
We're by myself. Yeah, that's for another show.
Another one.
You get into this almost like introspective, like, what do I do? Where do I belong? What's my vision? What's my goals? What am I going to do? Who am I?
That's it. You hit the nail on the head.
Right?
I think a lot of people go like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
Who the hell am I?
Right. I
agree.
And so I had the pleasure of watching you grow through that process. And I think that one of the biggest things I saw was like a mom wanting to nurture, wanting to raise, wanting to teach, wanting to protect their children, their daughters, and finding peace with release. That sounds good, right?
I love that.
God, that sounds good. I should make a shirt.
Peace
with release. So many different.
Take that.
Just pause. Do not take it. Copyrighted, trademark, Casa Roman Enterprises.
Yes, we got okay.
Peace with the release.
Let's get back.
It can mean so many different things. Peace with release.
Yeah, calma.
Or peace with release. It's so many different things. However, being comfortable with releasing who they are and who they're going to be, and being comfortable with what you've taught them, right? Being comfortable with how you've taught them, what you've taught them, and letting them grow. I think that was the most impressive part of of the development and the growth cycle that I saw you going through was that you spent so much of your life nurturing them and raising them and teaching them that now is the time to let's see what you did. Let's see how you did.
I know.
Right? And that's scary. It's almost like taking a test. And you study and you study and study and you hope you do well. But what if you don't?
Yeah, that's when I see a lot of people blaming themselves. And everybody does that.
I agree. And it stifles your ability to fully commit to the lifestyle of empty nesting, right? It doesn't allow you to grow as a person. Because here, look, everybody thinks I'm an adult. I've got my kids. They're teenagers. They're adults. I'm good. I've grown as a person.
Not.
You don't even scratch the surface of what being an adult is. What being married, independent adults are.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And so we've had many conversations about you and your kids and what you should do and how you should do it and what role you should take and how you should feel. Because I know that, without getting too far into the weeds here, folks, I know that she's had several times where she's just kind of been sad and cried a little, right?
A little too much.
Right. And so as a man, as a partner in life, I think that part of it is, we feel that we need to protect, we need to fix the problem. And sometimes part of the empty nester lifestyle is to adapt a little bit and figure out where our role is. Because we're no longer, yes, we're always fathers.
Yeah.
Always. We're always husbands. We're always significant others, boyfriends, husbands, parents. We're always all the above. But when you're by yourself, when it's just you and her, or you and him, things change. And so you go from wanting to fix every problem to maybe just listening.
Exactly.
Right?
Just stand there and
let the cry happen.
Yeah.
Let the emotions flow.
Let the growth
happen.
Begin.
Yeah, I agree.
Start.
I agree. I think that's fantastic.
And that is the hardest part, I think.
Right.
From my perspective view, I think that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Watching it happen.
Yeah. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful experience. It's a beautiful experience to watch because you see someone go through the pain, the anguish, and that hurts. Right? It hurts the individual that's going through it, and it hurts your life partner. Watching it and being unable to solve it. I think that's the biggest thing, because as men, we want to solve everything, right? We want to fix it. If we can't fix it.
And as moms, we want to put a Band-Aid on everything.
Right.
We want to kiss that boo-boo,
Yeah.
We want to say, no, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, exactly. So it was, I would say that from my standpoint, looking from the outside in, it was a very beautiful experience to see, to watch, to experience. And so we will discuss those in other arenas. Not to get too far into the weeds in podcast number 1.
This is 1.
Number 1. We want to give you just a little taste, a sample of what's to come, hopefully to bring you in, to attract you, to reel you in, to wet the beak, if you will. And hopefully we experience what you experience, and if we don't, you know what? Everybody's got their own journey.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can, by us sharing our journey,
will help other people,
Yeah.
the ones they're about to enter, or they're way ahead of the game. They're preparing themselves into getting there. So they're apprehensive, or they're just ready to just party when they, when
Yeah.
the kids leave. We never know. There are many, just like we're different human beings, everybody's story is different.
Agreed. Agreed.
But everybody's story has a little bit to contribute, and it could help somebody else's story.
Agreed. Yeah.
So that's what I believe.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
This is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
a lot of material because we've been here for a while now.
We have. We've been talking about it for a while.
And then this came up.
Over a bottle of wine and chocolate. Don't forget the chocolate.
Yes.
Don't forget Total Wine and the chocolate.
And the chocolate.
And we finally pulled the trigger. We've been talking about this. We've been toying with the idea, and we've been wrestling with it, and how do we do it? And finally we just said, you know what? It's time. Let's do it.
And the beautiful thing about it is, when you say that we talked about it over wine, a bottle of wine, is because we have the moment most of the times, right? We sit down, we have dinner, and we talk.
Yep.
And by talking, this came up because it's a subject that comes up in our conversation. It's part of our lives. Both of our lives.
It is. It's an important part.
Yes, it's a very important part of our lives. And that's why we're so eager. We got very excited.
We did.
To do this, because we know a positive thing can come out of this.
Right.
Right.
If we can just help guide one couple, one person,
it would be enough.
It would be good. It would be good. Yeah. So tune in
next time
to Empty Nesters.
Empty Nesters. Here we go. And we're going to count down from
3, 2, 1.
And
Cheers.